Oh. Anyway, morning all. We have the pleasure of a lovely lady called Corinne from Scotland, and I'm in Corinne's kitchen. And you have to roll the R's in Scotland, by the way, so when you're warm, you're warm, and sparren, so that's Scottish for you. And she's been teaching me all those lovely words. At the moment I've got a little blob on the screen, and there's Corinne now working her iPad, doing the iPad, filming me, and I'm filming her. And the idea of this exercise is basically just a slow cooker meal, and the slow cooker meal consists of some beef, onions, some mixed veg, etc. As you can see from the view from the back window, and she's smiling. It's a joint effort, so she's filming me and I'm filming her. So I'm going to film the camera around, and this is what we're doing today. So we have some mixed veg popped in there, just swilled off. It's just packed a little mixed veg. Small crock pot, which you can see. Then you have some sweet potato, some onions chopped in, and then we have some Scotch beef here. I thought Scotch beef because we're in Scotland. This is only £5.69, so it's not a bad piece of beef. So we'll be cutting this, popping it in the slow cooker, putting the veg in. The magic ingredient possibly is a bit of brown sauce. We'll be squeezing it on with this top, not much, probably a quarter of that. Add a bit of flavouring, and salt and pepper to taste. So this is Corinne's kitchen. So it's a simple meal, but what I've said before when I've filmed before these meals is that if you're working all day like some people do, and you're happy enough to do this, then as far as I'm concerned this is a simple meal that you can do, leave on and come back. Corinne's quite an expert on the crock pot cooking, and I've followed her for some considerable time, and as you say, since I'm in Scotland I've popped in, but that's another story. And there you go, she's now laughing. There you go, so I'm picturing her laughing behind a great big iPod thing, or whatever, iPad thing. Yeah, she's giggling actually, and there you go. So without further ado, I'll put my camera out on here. You might not see me, but you might see me, but you'll get a general idea. So first things first is we'll cut the meat open. There is some blood in this, I don't know if anyone can see, but we should be able to see, but this is the awkward bit. Pair of scissors, evidently with meat. I will drain that off just to make sure that life's a bit easier. Keeping hold of the meat. I have washed my hands. Sorry. Actually, don't splash it out. I'm not going to wash any of the meat, just make sure it drains off into the sink carefully. I'm going to use my other hand to pat that and get that into this crock pot straight away. I'm now going to the sink just to swirl my hands off. With the meat, I'll come and tidy that up in a minute. You can hear me, even though you may not be able to see me in my camera, but Corinne is filming. Going to add the mixed veg, which you can see straight on top. Sorry, a bit too fast for you though. So poke that in there. There's a few potatoes, swede, carrot, a little bit of onion, and the meat's in the bottom. What I'll do now is just add the onion, sweet potato. There's quite a bit here, but there'll be there'll be a couple of meals possibly. It's going to be full, but it's quite a nice little crock pot. I think Corinne did mention that it's perhaps coming to the end of its better days. She's not saying a lot. But we had a giggle from Corinne, so that's at least something. So we'll pat it down the Corinne way, okay? And then we'll wedge a bit of sauce in, as you can see. That's plenty. A little bit of spice, a little bit of flavour in. I'm going to put some salt in. Not much, not much. Because Corinne does it a bit different to me, which is fine. All cooks are different. You can always add a bit more later. We haven't got any grained pepper, but this is the magic pepper pot. Well used, well thumbed, but lovely. Corinne's now breaking up in pieces, but that's okay. There you go. Always have a laugh and a joke in the kitchen, because at least at the end of the day we can enjoy ourselves. Now personally, I am going to put nothing in there, no water, no moisture, no nothing, and hopefully that should be okay. You can add other things, but you have to cater for the person, and Corinne doesn't like a lot of root vegetables, so she's told me, and watching her videos you'll notice that. And so there is potatoes and sweet potatoes in there, so which is acceptable. So I'm putting the cooker on low, as you can see. I'll pop this on, and I'm led to believe I'm asking, is that on low now?
That's it on.
Okay, so we're on low. We'll dig out the lid. As far as I'm concerned, we'll keep it on low, and we'll watch the time. The time is about 11 o'clock in the morning, and we'll come back to that in a couple of hours, or keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it, make sure there's some moisture in there. If not, we'll put like half a cup of water in there, but we won't go mad on that type of thing. So there you go. And that's about it. Simple dish, simple meal. There you go. Leave it sorted. All it is now is just a question of washing up and sorting out. And round to Corinne, round to the window, and there's the magic view. Okay. Cheers folks, that'll be up on my YouTube channel shortly, evidently because I can't download, I've not got a computer here. So I think that's about love and leave you. So very carefully now, there's the top of Corinne's head. Peepo! There she goes. Cheers folks, catch you again soon. Right, this is 3 o'clock, about 4 hours so far. I think you can make that out very well. But you can see there's quite a bit of fluid and liquid in there, which has come off the meats and the vegetables. So we'll still carry on. I'll stab the meat, it's still quite firm. So we'll carry on cooking for another few hours yet. Cheers. Just doing a follow up on the cooking from this morning. It's about 5 o'clock. It was on for 2 hours on low, and then it went up to high at 1 o'clock ish. And basically, if you look around now, we have now took the meat out, which is there. You can see it nice and warm. It hasn't been cut up. It's still strong. We just checked it, and it's breaking up at the one end. And then you've got the vegetables, etc. in there. The cooker and everything is off. So we'll dish those up. You can serve this up with some vegetables, but basically it was just a question of a simple meal that is ready there. It's ready formed. It is literally take the meat out and cut it, as you say. I normally would have cut that into certain pieces, but as you say with Corinne, she's rather greedy, and she says that's her piece of meat and I've got the vegetables. But I always get the vegetables. But anyway, we'll cheese it on the plate there basically, and we'll crack away. You could have some bread with this, of course, you know, because the juice in there, so you can have bread in that, it's not a problem. So there you go, simple meal. And what, for about £7? That's it.
Yeah.
£7, £7.50. There you go. And that'll feed, as you can see, that'll feed 3-4 people quite comfortable. So cheers, thanks all folks, and we'll enjoy our meal. Cheers, bye.